naglatag na ng mga solusyon ng pamahalaan para maiwasang maulit ang komprontasyon sa pagitan ng China at Pilipinas sa West Philippine Sea.
Hindi rin itinuturing ng pamahalaan na armed attack ang agresibong aksyon ng China sa tropa ng Pilipinas at desidido silang ayusin ito sa diplomatikong paraan. Yan ang sentro ng balita ni Kenneth Pasyente.
Kasunod ng pinakahuling insidente sa West Philippine Sea, nagpulong sa ikalawang pagkakataon ng National Maritime Council sa pangunguna ng Presidential Office for Maritime Concerns o PMOC. Sabi ni Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin, tinalakay sa naganap na pulong ang Executive Order No. 57 na pinirmahan ni Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. noong Marso na naglalayong palakasin ang maritime security at maritime domain ng bansa.
The maritime challenges of the Philippines do not only concern our defense and foreign affairs institutions. They also affect different sectors such as agriculture, fisheries, environment, energy, local governance, transportation, and justice. Therefore, managing our maritime concerns requires effective cooperation among various government agencies.
At para matiyak ang kaayusan ng mga susunod pang rotation and reprovision o RORE mission sa BRP Sierra Madre sa Ayungin Shoal, nagkasundo ang konseho sa mga policy recommendation ukol sa EO na naghihintay na lamang ng approval ng Pangulo. Kabilang narito ang pag-aanunsyo sa mga susunod na RORE mission na ayon sa konseho ay regular pa ring ipagpapatuloy.
We just don't know that if the reason for this is there was no prior knowledge on the part of China that we were resupplying. They knew that we had to resupply, that we were resupplying. It's just a normal, routinary matter. So, in the best interest of all parties, I think it was a wise decision for the President to accept our recommendation to publicize the schedule for activities without giving up anything. Wala namang masama doon eh.
Nagpahayag din sila ng pag-aalala sa naturang insidente dahilan para bumuo sila ng mga policy recommendation. Gayunman, naging tiwala naman daw ang punong ehekutibo ukol dito.
Immediately, he asked the concerned cabinet secretaries to discuss the matter with him. And that's also the imprimatur why we had this National Maritime Council convened today.
Hindi pa rin daw ikinukonsidera ng pamahalaan sa ngayon na dalhin ng issue sa mas mataas na international body at iginiit na laging handa ang bansa na idaan ito sa diplomasya. Pero panahon na ba para gamitin ang Mutual Defense Treaty ng bansa sa Estados Unidos lalo't may naitala ng nasaktan sa panig ng Pilipinas?
To be accurate with the status of our soldiers, there was only one who got injured. As earlier reported, there were like 7, but actually there's only one, Sergeant Facundo of the Philippine Navy. And that has not been, your question about the invocation of the Mutual Defense Treaty, it has not been considered in our discussions.
Sa tanong naman kung maituturing ba itong armed attack, sagot ng palasyo.
No. Well, you know, this was probably a misunderstanding or an accident. We are not yet ready to classify this as an armed attack. I don't know kung yung mga nakita namin is mga bolo, axe, nothing beyond that.
Sa kabila ng naturang insidente, iginiit ng PMOC na nananatiling mataas ang moral ng tropa at tiniyak na kinilala ang kanilang pagtugon sa insidente na nangyari nitong Lunes. Kenneth Pasyente, para sa Pambansang TV, sa Bagong Pilipinas.